My journey started as a call center middle manager at BPR. And at the time, I believe we had no call center at any bank or financial institution. So it was a difficult journey because even waiting to receive one call used to be perhaps in an hour or two, we will receive 2 or 3 calls. But today, MTN has a good problem. It's an opportunity, it shows you that it has evolved and they have picked up interest and they do want to use that service. So to you, MTN, I think his problem is very simple. An unhappy customer, it's also an opportunity to become a loyal customer. And when you talk about culture, I love it. I don't know if you've been to Rwanda for how many years. We have indeed a lot of diversity, even within ourselves, because of the history. It has now become a force. You can believe that I'm Rwandan, yes, but I will defer the way I will communicate. I will defer the way I will receive observation or criticism, or even the way I will be standing, I will be speaking, I will be laughing or eating. That doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. I think culture has to be diverse. Culture has to offer a multitude of variety so that people can find themselves within that person. To you who ask, how do I make sure that my staff understand that the customer is king? I may not have phrased it the way you want, but I think that's what you were trying to ask. I believe the answer is very clear. How do you do it, first of all? How do you resonate to your internal customer? I believe the person from Movenpick answered it well. She said, you need to care for them. But is that enough? I think you also need to lead by example. Requesting for someone to go beyond and think beyond what they know. An engineer will be structured as an engineer. They love buildings, they love materials, they perhaps don't love people. That's how I will see it. But you need to teach them that. Soft skills is not something that you will be born with. You need to be trained. So at RDB, I am happy that you are delighted with the fact that the CEO has been able to respond. Customer experience is directly linked to Rwanda's broader economic agenda. As you know, we have what we call priority sectors. Tourism is one of them. Investment, conference and events, we call it the business tourism or MICE. The digital transformation, I'm very glad that you touched upon it and you kept saying we are now trying to invest heavily in ABCD when it comes to the digitization journey. And I think at RDB is what we are doing. It's not always easy when you have so many mandates. I don't know if everyone has been at RDB, but if you're a business owner, you probably interacted with RDB. So I will welcome during the networking. Please come at me. Please come to me and share. And this is the only way for us to keep improving. So experience is part of the product, not separate from it. So if you are launching a product, if you are launching a new service, remember that if it's not done the right way, you will receive multitude of people telling you, you know what, we're not going to even try it. So remember that your product is also the experience, and at the end of the day, it becomes the reason why your customer will still be attracted to you, or that will become appealing. So Rwanda has built a strong foundation of infrastructure, systems, and recognition under the Visit Rwanda brand. I'm pretty sure you all know Visit Rwanda, isn't it? That's nice. The next phase requires consistency across all sectors and all interaction. Technology will streamline processes, but leadership and culture. Again, please, I'm going to repeat this. Leadership and culture will determine impact and positive one. A visitor or investor that does not experience individual institution, they experience Rwanda as one integrated system. I repeat, from the time we receive someone in Rwanda at the airport until they reach the hotel, until they go to a restaurant, until they buy a SIM card, until they open an account, until they go back to their destination, it's a journey. So if we are not able to secure the look, the feel, the how, everything while the person is visiting or even deciding if they should stay in Rwanda or invest, then we have lost already one visitor, one customer, one investor. It's a ripple effect.